you also tried to delegitimize Bernie Sanders supporters by lying about their behavior and by claiming that chairs were thrown during the Nevada Democratic Convention.
Now, for 3 days straight, we've been hearing on television, oh, the violence at the Nevada Democratic Convention from Sanders supporters.
The events that unfolded at the state convention in Nevada over the weekend continues to be fodder for those who think Sanders should end his campaign.
That the tactics employed by Bernie Sanders supporters by shouting, heckling, screaming, and in some cases, some reports of, as you mentioned, throwing of chairs has caused a lot of fears among the party leadership. California Democrat Dianne Feinstein even said that she thinks that Bernie Sanders should drop out.
CNN just can't get enough of the Nevada convention chaos storyline. It's today's missing airplane. They just can't cover it enough.
The night ended in that hotel ballroom with reports of chairs being thrown at the front of the stage. Law enforcement came in, shut the whole thing down.
It's so easy for the Clinton campaign to throw a meme out there, a talking point, and have all the news unquestioningly followed. Oh yeah, no, the violence happened. Oh, the chair, they threw chairs.
Have they figured out who the sort of the ground zero or patient one of the lie about chairs being thrown in Nevada? Who that came from?
There was no violence at that convention. There was a lot of raucousness. There was yelling. You know, I've been in politics a long time, and I've been at union meetings that were a lot more raucous.
But then a bunch of the Sanders crowd apparently didn't show up.
And they also did cross-program the convention on the graduation day from UNLV and a lot of other colleges, so that the millennials aren't here. If you notice, there's not a lot of young people here. Why? Because they're all graduating.
And then several others missed a registration deadline for being registered Democrats.
There was, I believe the number is 64 delegates who were not able to be seated on the Sanders side, 8 delegates who were not able to be seated on the Clinton side.
1,695 delegates for Hillary Clinton. 1,662 delegates for Sanders. Madam Chair,
I have a minority report which I wish to give, and I've just been told that it can't be given. If you're interested in it, send me.
Over several minutes of the convention-goers yelling, "Let her speak." She gets her chance when a speaker defers to her to read her report.
Contrary to the procedures and precedents set by the committee, nearly none of these 64 people were presented with the opportunity to be heard by the committee or to demonstrate that they are registered Democrats.
What's the worst thing that happened on Saturday that really voters should know about around the country and care about?
Well, I mean, the way the convention started, I think if you watch the video online, you can see it.
It has been moved and seconded that passed by the body. All those in favor say aye.
When they tried to pass temporary rules to shut off debate in the event, they were asked for the yeas and nays. You know, a voice vote. People in the room pretty clearly said that the nays won it.
All those opposed say no.
The yeas and the nays. The yeas are mild, the nays are tremendous, and they go, yes, the yeas have it. The vote was, should we have voice votes? They have the most epic debacle on a voice vote I have ever heard. And she's like, yeah, the ayes have it. We should do more voice votes.
The no's had it, and primarily most of the no's were Senator Sanders supporters. But the chairwoman gave it to the yeses, and then she said there will be no further debate on this issue, just gaveled people down.
Show me one video there where it showed chairs being thrown. Bernie and everybody else, show me where the chairs are actually being thrown.
There were teachers there were nurses there were blue-collar workers there. There were just people there who thought that the process was unfair, and they were voicing their opinions about that, but nobody tried to storm the stage or anything like that.
Officer, we got people throwing chairs over here! Officer! Hey, here! Throwing chairs over here!
And when they had the opportunity to apologize, when they sent out a statement, instead of apologizing for what happened and how their campaign and their people behaved, they attacked the state party.
Well, first of all, let me just reiterate again that the Democratic National Committee is neutral when it comes to this primary. That having been said, the reports that I heard from this weekend's Nevada Democratic Convention were seriously disturbing.
This whole narrative of Bernie Sanders being dangerous and angry didn't just start now. They have been building this narrative for months. A Huffington Post article from February 4th of 2016. Barbara Boxer was being interviewed, and here's what she had to say. Bernie evidences a tremendous amount of emotional anger.
The clip that I have of Barbara Boxer is her saying, Hillary's going to win. We've got this.
I'm for Hillary Clinton, but she's for all of us. So keep on booing and boo yourselves out of this election.
Barbara Boxer has a political bias. She is supportive of Hillary Clinton.
I expect Bernie to get a hold of this whole situation. That's what I expect from a leader.
Yeah, Bernie Sanders should go down to Nevada in the middle of a campaign and check out who those 50 to 100 people are. By the way, he should also check out to see if they're really Bernie Sanders supporters, given that Hillary Clinton's campaign brags about how they pay people online to cause trouble for Bernie Sanders.
People who have gone online to defend Hillary and explain why they supported her have been subject to attacks that are literally too profane, often, not to mention sexist, to repeat.
Sanders disavowing such tactics.
That anybody who is supporting me is doing sexist things we don't want them. I don't want them. That is not what this campaign is about.
But we've now got a grandmother who is worried about her 5-year-old grandchild. We've got a woman who says her marriage might be on the brink because of Bernie Sanders supporters. We have a U.S. senator who just said on live national television that she feared for her life at a Democratic convention.
The emails catalog the contempt senior DNC officials held for Bernie Sanders.
These are DNC emails from Democratic Party leaders who seemingly conspired to promote the Clinton campaign at the expense of Senator Bernie Sanders.
Wasserman Schultz derided Sanders campaign manager Jeff Weaver as alternately a damn liar, scummy, and an ass.